Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We're here inside of the garage right now because I won't say the winter started. No, winter not yet. Fall is definitely here, but it is pretty cold and it's been raining a lot. And the reason we are here together now is to talk about the Ford Explorer, and I'm here with a short update for you. Remember last time I told you about a couple of repairs that are due on the Explorer, and I said the following.
Is the rear shocks are leaking currently, so rear shocks leaking. The transmission is wet, so there's like a small leak, not enough that we see it on the ground. And the CV joints, you know, the boots there need to be replaced. So that's something pretty common for the Explorer CV joints, and the rest I'm not sure. I think yeah, it is what it is.
Now, that's not completely true. So I found out what really was wrong with the car is the CV axles in the front, right and left, were almost lost all the grease and had to be done really bad. The rear shocks are leaking, but when you drive it, you can't feel the difference, so that is an issue. And then the transfer case is actually okay, but it is another seal that comes from the front train, you know, where the CV axles are, and that is leaking. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what it is, but and I can't remember how exactly they explained it, so that's leaking. So couldn't afford to get it all done at once, so I decided let's do the front CV axles first, since that is definitely something pretty important. The rear shocks, no big deal to do that. That'll be easy to do. And then that seal, that's a little bit more complicated and a lot of labor to take stuff apart. That will not be an easy one, but has to be done too. And it is not leaking on the ground. It is just wet around it. So, and if you look at the car and you say, wow, it is very dirty, you are right, it is terrible, because there's construction going on here and all the roads are closed and you have to kind of drive off-road to get to our house. So that is no fun. Now, what did it cost? I'll tell you, bad experience, and here's why. First of all, I contacted, I think, 6 different places that are local around here in a radius of maybe 25 miles. And the most expensive was almost $4,000 for 2 CV axles. Isn't that a lot? I think that is pretty horrendous. Even the place was really good. It was a nice place, but that's too much. The cheapest one was $600. Sounds like a good deal, but that's too cheap for 2 CV axles plus the labor. And here's why. Because the guy just talked to me on the phone. He didn't want to see the vehicle. He didn't ask for the VIN. Nothing. Just said $600. I bet you go there and you pay twice the price. I asked 2 local independent mechanics, and sadly, none of them answered back. One, I called again, I sent an email, nothing. The other one, I went in and I was being told they would call me back, and nope, didn't call me back with an estimate. I tried to call again, left a message, didn't get an answer. I went to a Ford dealer, got a price that was high, but a lot less than the 4,000. And I went to the local Ford dealer that I used to go, but I haven't gone for a while because I always think they are more expensive than anyone else. And I ended up going there. So it cost roughly $1,400, so $1,400, and that is tax included. So also, of course, labor included plus the parts, the CV axles. That's the price. And if you have a Ford, you know you have the Ford rewards. Used my Ford rewards points. With using the Ford rewards points, it cost me a little bit over $1,000. So a lot of money, but not too bad. So the CV axles, the front here are done. What comes next? I would say the shocks, the rear here, the shocks, and also that seal that is sweating. But I think I'll have to look underneath or find a way to look and then decide what's worse, the shocks or that that seal. So that comes next. When? Not sure yet, but it will come. Now the car has another issue. It has one TPMS sensor from the wheels that went bad. The app showed me one sensor working and 3 out. Kind of dumb. The car showed 3 sensors working and 1 out. And it's exactly the opposite. And it's this one here, see? This wheel here. Everything is fine with it, but the sensor doesn't work and can't be read. So have to get a new sensor for that. And since the winter's just knocking on the door, we'll put the winter wheels on it. We have the same wheels as these, just in the original chrome. And I'll put these in for the winter, and then in spring, clean these up, maybe get new tires if these are not good anymore. We'll see. They look like they are still okay, and then get a new sensor for it. So that is the plan with the Ford Explorer. And yeah, sensors are good. You can always know what your tire pressure is. Old cars like the town car, you don't have that, you know. You can put any wheels on there, doesn't matter. Here, yeah, has to have the sensors or it screams. Yeah, Tesla's good. The tires are not good much longer, but same thing there. I'll put my winter wheels on and then that problem is solved. All right, guys, that was the update. So what do you think? Was the price okay, $1,400? And what do you think about how the local independent shops react to just not answering? And what do you think about $4,000 for the same repair? I have to say, a very competent repair shop, also not from Ford, but very competent, bigger repair shop, but $4,000. So I don't know. I talked to someone I know, and I was told there's a lot of labor involved with those Explorers, that generation, to get the CV axles out and the new ones in. A lot of stuff taken apart, and that's what scares a lot of guys away. But yeah, just got to be reasonable, you know, from what you ask. Here's the Mustang, Shelby, and sadly now with the construction outside being so bad, I can't get it out to go clean it and cover it for the winter. So yeah, I may have to sit here dirty or wait till the weather gets a little bit better and the construction is done. I'll take it out. Now this guy here will hopefully use this winter when the snow comes. So hopefully it starts. Usually it does. So fingers crossed. All right, guys, welcome to my channel. As what I said earlier, this point of the video, I'll just ask you to subscribe, you know, please do subscribe. And I also ask you to leave a comment. Tell me if you liked the content, tell me what you think about my videos. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day and thanks for watching.